a bit and then I can just pause so that you can leave. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah, sorry.
Just like make sure that like nothing bad happens.
Cool.
Okay. You must leave. I cannot do it with
I was
you.
going to say, I couldn't do this.
It'll be fine. The only trouble is I'm going to look at you and speak to you to speak to the people. So every time I look away from the light, it feels like it's turned off, and then I look up and it's there. Anyway, hi there. Welcome to Orillium. This is going to be the beginning. I can't do it with you looking. I just can't do it. I just can't. Because you were laughing at me.
You wanted some B-roll, did you?
Get out.
Let me try something.
What are you going to try?
I'm going to try tweaking the lights because I'm annoyed.
Okay. Whilst James is tweaking the lights, my happy husband, I'm just going to start chatting away. So I don't actually know how much video time I have on my phone. So this is my magical readathon TBR. Shout out to G at bookroast. Thank you so much for putting so much effort into making something that honestly it's like you made this for me. I love it so much, and up until this day I've been an extremely quiet participant, and I'm afraid I don't think even last year I even logged my books, so I'm so sorry. But I will endeavour to behave myself and actually log my books this time. So can I just check, am I definitely like being videoed and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. You're all good.
Cool. Thank you.
It's all
Thank you,
still
cameraman,
straight, flat
husband.
centre.
Perfect. So I am not the person to talk to you about what this readathon is about. G at bookroast has done numerous videos, including the beginning, the why, the wherefore, the how. The last one that I watched was a video about how you really don't need to do any of the beginning stuff. You can just join in, and you certainly don't need to make up your face like me. I just fancied it. So this is my character. This is Ayla, and I didn't script any of this, by the way. I don't know if that's a mistake, but yeah, here she is. I drew her. Not too bad, eh? But as you can see, I have excuse me, I have earned myself a spirit fox, which is very important to me. I love my spirit fox, though I have not named spirit fox. It was very important for me to earn a spirit fox. And my conduit is a dagger, and I believe that is specific to mind walkers. It's specific to something I've picked anyway. Let's go right to the beginning. Let's start at the beginning. Let's start in Aladia, shall we? Now, I hope you can see all of this. There are so many beautiful illustrations, pages of information on the G Drive. So if you go on any of bookroast videos, I'm pretty sure it will be under any, certainly they'll be under any magical readathon Orillium videos. She always links the G Drive, so Google Drive, and you click on there and everything I'm showing you will be on there. And I've just made a little spread in my journal. So Aladia is the world, Orillium's the city, or the main place. And I just love this. I love this. So this is information about my character, Ayla, Mindwalker. That's my guild. So Mindwalker is my guild, and you can sort yourself into see what I mean? You need to go on her videos if you want to do any of this and actually go for it properly, because I'm not going to explain it well. I am studying, so I have been studying for a long time, Dreamwalker. This will be my 3rd year, I believe. 2nd year Illusionist and 1st year Story Weaver. Is that how you're supposed to play it? I don't think so. No. I'm just an overachiever, and I just love this idea of being this mysterious, Iltarian, I think that's how you say it, So these are like vampire, vampire sort of people. I should probably explain that better. They're the most secretive of the races. They reside in the great underworld library of Dark Meadow, and you will scarcely meet an Iltyrian elsewhere. Iltyrians are trained from a very young age to be quick of both wit and body. Over the centuries, the main objective of Iltyrians has been to collect and learn from all written texts, especially tomes long lost to the dark forces. Those attending the academy can have a hard time adjusting to its difficult pace and ways of living. Unique features, very pale, have red glowing eyes and fangs, except for mine just wouldn't stick in, okay? It's my first time doing them and it didn't go well. Iltyrians are the only people with an innate ability to shapeshift. Oh, I didn't remember that. Particularly to crow form. Although somewhat abandoned, some clans still carry the teachings of blood magic. Iltyrians are repulsed by blood and flesh and do not eat creatures unless unavoidable. Yes, this is why I picked this one. And then you just have your conduits. Please go on the G Drive and look this all up because it's so worth it. And so then I made up my own little thing about how, yes, my character resides in Dark Meadow, that's where they have to be. However, they truly feel alive in, how do you say this? Etheria. So things keep falling out of my book. Yeah, I just love this idea that, yeah, okay, I have to be in these so I love the idea that I have to be in this underground, mountainous, dark, spooky, dark academia vibe place for most of my time. Obviously, you know, that's my job, or it will be. However, I love this idea that my heart and my soul is in Etheria. Have I thought this through way too much? No, I haven't. The Mindwalkers Guild. That's what this page is about. I'm hoping you can see all of this. I don't understand what the legacy is. I am going to make time to go through the videos and double check what that is. And then I've also just this time, because I've decided to take this really seriously and just remind myself of all the things we've done. So Old Favour Pass was one of the little extra challenges I think we did. I'd never seen this bingo before, so I've stuck that in. I'll try and do that. This adventure is how I got the ye old spirit fox. And here we go. So these are the callings that I want to do. So Dreamwalker, Illusionist Rogue, and Story Weaver. And for each calling, you get a certain amount of syllabus subjects that you have to pass in order to achieve your calling. We'll be doing this in April, the first half, and then the second half to qualify is in August. So you do have to be a little bit mindful when you're looking through the callings, again in the G Drive, for which one, because depending on what you have to do in August, it can be harder. It can involve reading more books. I'm unfazed. I actually cheat a little bit. I give myself until August from now. I really am going to hope that I read all 16, yes, you heard that right, 16 books for all the prompts. It's 16 because I've also chosen to try and achieve Apothecary Keeper. I didn't print that out though, so that's really annoying. I can't remember any information about that, but anyway, 16. I am hoping to read them all in April, obviously, but I will give myself until August to read them. I did see another creator, I can't remember their name, that also does this. You know, I have a daughter and I'm, you know, working and, you know, I'm also trying to write my own novel, obviously, so fitting everything in is difficult. Anyway, without further ado, I think I'll just start by talking you through the prompts and what I'll be reading for them. So the first prompt for Dreamwalker is astronomy. Astronomy, we'll be learning constellations 3, and it's a zodiac recommendation. So I'm a Leo, of course, and the recommendations, I mean, I didn't get extracurricular with this. I really did just do a quick Google. I struggled to find recommendations for Leos that I actually own or have any interest in, but luckily there was one. And you will all, I'm sure, if you're watching me, I'm sure you know what this book is, unless you're one of those delightful friends that's watching me just to be supportive. Love you, that's very kind. So for zodiac recommendation, I'll be reading the Song of Achilles. So I think this is a romantic Greek retelling or actual story of Achilles. Not really sure. I know a lot of people have some tears over this one. So, prompt 1. Prompt 2, alchemy. Alchemy, we will be learning transmutation circles. And for this one, we have to read a book with a circle on the cover. And I'm so glad I actually own this physically. I'm going to be reading Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which has a moon on. Definitely got a circle on the front. And I'm really excited because I ages ago requested the audiobook for this, so I will have a little bit of help from my library in reading this one. So Daughter of the Moon Goddess, but it is a special edition, sprayed edges, and it is signed by the author. And I bought this so long ago, I can't remember what it's about. But it says, there are many legends about my mother. Raised on the moon. Oh, I remember. Something to do with her mother was exiled for stealing the elixir of immortality, but when her magic flares and Zinjin's existence is discovered, she is forced to flee her home, leaving her mother behind. To rescue her mother, Zinjin embarks on a quest, confronting legendary creatures and vicious enemies. But when forbidden magic threatens the kingdom, Zinjin must challenge the ruthless emperor, leaving her torn between losing all she loves or plunging the realm into chaos. Amazing. Oh, so he's weaving Chinese mythology into sweeping adventure of love, family, immortals, and magic. Wonderful. I know who. Okay. Third prompt for Dreamwalker, Arts of Illusion. Art of Illusion, we're learning shadow play. I feel like Ayla will really enjoy that one. And this one is word game or play in the title. Now, of course, all 3 callings that I picked are going to have this prompt. I don't have many books that have this exact word in. Luckily, I had already picked this one up from a charity shop. Ready Player One. It's so floppy. So satisfying. Willy Wonka meets the Matrix. Okay. So this is like a soft sci-fi, I believe. So it seems like it becomes a life or death race to uncover clues for something or other. Like a game. Cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really not that excited to read this one, so I'm really hoping that this one surprises me. That would be really nice since I've got to get through 16 books. I will say I'm not afraid to DNF. I think if I feel like I've given it a really, really, really good go, I'm going to let myself off and count it. But, you know, if I'm 1-2 pages in, 10 pages in, and I don't enjoy the book, then I'll try to pick an alternative. I have given myself to August after all. Spells and incantation. Random number generator for the title length. What did I pick for this one? Oh, Mad Honey, lovely. So for this one, I'm so sorry I didn't record it. I know it would have been way more fun. If I was watching this video, I'd be really disappointed that I didn't get to see me recording the random number generator, but sadly, you know, I'm just starting in this. I'm so sorry, but anyway, I obviously random number generated 8, so Mad Honey. I've never read a Jodie Picoult apart from, I wonder if it lists. I did try to read one where a character is on a plane or something like that, I think. Let me just see if it's on here. The Book of Two Ways, maybe? Maybe. Anyway, I wasn't keen, but I loved the yellow cover and the bees, and I just thought, I really hope that is good. That's what made me pick it up to read the blurb anyway. Now, what does concern me, you know, the character is fleeing an abusive marriage. She has a little boy. Oh, but he's a grown up now, that's okay. Then he gets arrested for murder. Lovely. Well, we'll see. So this looks like it might be a contemporary mystery kind of story about this character, what was her name, Olivia's son, who may or may not have killed his girlfriend. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, next prompt. Psionics. I don't know if you can see me down there. Psionics and divination. Class Sentience 2. Prediction bingo. Okay, I haven't drawn these up yet. I have picked books for every prompt, but for the prediction bingo, again, I've managed to get this on audio, borrowed from my library using BorrowBox. It's incredible. It is really good. Obviously, we want everyone to use it, but also I've noticed recently, I think a lot of people must be using it more because the wait times on all the books are getting longer and longer. I don't like it. Anyway, for this one, so for prediction bingo, we're going to go for An Offer from a Gentleman. I've read the first 2 of these, must be. Yeah. The first one was okay. I thought the scene really took me by surprise. I'm shocked that more people don't really talk about that. And the second one, I just thought Anthony was horrible, just actually horrible. However, it did also make me laugh. So for most of the book, I was thinking, not only do I wanted to yeet it out of my house because Anthony was just so horrible. And I did watch the first 2 series before I read the books, so that really took me by surprise. And I think if I'd read the books having never seen the series, I don't think I'd really be interested. So I definitely think for me in this instance the series is much better than, well, my enjoyment of the series is incomparable to my enjoyment of the books. So I'm hoping I will enjoy this one. I think this is what's his name? He's my favourite, and I can't remember what his name is, but the second eldest brother's story. I think maybe it's not. I hope it is. Let's have a look at the back and see. Sophie Beckett. Benedict. Oh my god. Yeah, this is Benedict's book, and he's my favourite character in the TV series, so apart from Penelope, of course. So I'm hoping that I do enjoy this one. If I don't enjoy this one. I'm not sure I'm going to bother to carry on reading. I'm not sure. I do want to find out what's happening, but I am excited. I am excited to pick it up. In fact, this is the one I'm most excited to pick up. So, yeah. Conjuration. Binding prism. Yikes. Colour wheel. Okay, so for this one, I even remember I spanned the colour wheel and I got teal, and I'm so sorry again, I didn't record it. I was just really excited. I love reading prompts. That's why I love this readathon so much. It's just, you know, fancy dress and just pretending to be someone else and fantasy realm, and gee, puts in so much work, and I just got so excited to fulfill my prompts, so I didn't even screen record when I did the random colour generator. I'm really sorry, but I really hope that you can believe that it was teal. And I mean, this is teal. This is teal. This was the exact colour, and it's all over. This is a magpie, and I believe this is a thriller. Sometimes Marissa gets the fanciful notion that Kate has visited the house before. She makes herself at home without any self-consciousness. She puts her toothbrush right there in the master bedroom, on the shelf next to theirs. In Jake, Marissa has found everything she's ever wanted. Then their new lodger Kate arrives. Something about Kate isn't right. Is it the way she looks at Marissa's boyfriend? The way she sits too close on the sofa? How she constantly asks about the baby they are trying for? Or is it all just in Marissa's head? I'm gonna guess it's not. I'm gonna leave it there. Interesting. So I'm gonna be honest, this is one of, in the UK, we get to, you know, in the supermarkets, they line the shelves with these sorts of books, and I just thought this one sounded really good. Again, at the time, I mean, actually, do you know, I've just noticed that this is a feather and then this is a shadow of a face. Never noticed the shadow of the face there. Fun. Yeah, so anyway, I love the cover, and it was definitely a cover buy, and I do enjoy a quick little thriller, so hopefully it'll be quick. Lore. Oh, so lore, I have to do this a couple times. So we have to read this Legend of Deer page, which is really exciting, and the illustration on this is so beautiful. Isn't this lovely? Yeah. Okay, so if I read all of those books, I will then be, I believe, a novice. So I've done, this will be, oh no, I won't be till August, will I? Okay. Halfway to being a novice dreamwalker. And if I continue it next year, I'll be master. What do we do then, G? We will find out. Okay, so if I finish Dreamwalker, I am going to try and do them in order, although I do need to be respectful of my loans. I don't want to keep them too long, so I'm going to use my audiobook loans first, but fingers crossed I'll be able to get through Dreamwalker, and then I shall be doing Illusionist Rogue. Illusionist Rogue. So my first prompt is shapeshifting. We're studying mimics. Read from an author who blurbed your last 5-star read. I don't remember what I picked for this. Oh, yes I do. So my last 5-star read, I believe, was the Encyclopedia of Fairies. You know the one. And India Holton had blurbed on my copy, and they've written The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels. And again, this is a charity shop find. I've actually found a lot of books in the charity shop. Now, it's so handy that people buy these books, they read them, they keep them in really good condition, and then take them to a charity shop, and then I can have a little go. And if I love it, obviously I'll keep it. But if it's not for me, I would have really taken good care of it myself, and then I'll take it straight back to the charity shop. So it's a really nice way of doing it. Anyway, The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels, I have no idea what it's about, but I reckon we can guess. It's gonna be you know, detective. These two are going to be detectives or something, aren't they? Cecilia Bassingthwaighte belongs to a very prestigious circle of women, the Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels. Yet this is no ordinary Victorian ladies' society. These women spend their days pickpocketing, and blackmailing their way around the country, all before it's time to sit down for tea. I love that. That's why I picked this up. But when Cecilia meets Ned Lightbourne, her world is set to change forever, because he's a paid assassin and she's his next hit. Oh, no, I might be more excited about this one now. Ooh, I hope that's really good. Ooh. Okay, exciting. Next one, Art of Illusion. We've already done that one, haven't we? Well, yeah, another game or play. What did I pick for this one? Oh, I actually did have, I've just purchased this, so that's really exciting as well because it's a new purchase. The Wishing Game. I've heard a lot of people rave about this one, and this is blurbed by V.E. Schwab. Clever, dark and hopeful, a love letter to reading and the power that childhood stories have over us long after we're grown up. I'm so sorry, I'm really struggling to remember what these are all about, but years ago a reclusive mega best-selling author quit writing under mysterious circumstances. Suddenly he resurfaces with a brand new book and a one-of-a-kind competition offering a prize that will change the winner's life. Amazing, that's all I need to know. Cool. When I do my wrap-up of these, I'm going to try and swing through this because it's a lot of books so soon. When I do my wrap up, I promise I'll know what I'm talking about, but this is just, you know, just for you guys who love a TBR. I love a TBR, and actually I never enjoy people going too much into detail about what the books are because we'll find out. And I'm hoping to vlog, I don't know, I'll see. But if I don't vlog, I will get back to you and let you know what I thought of all the books. So the next one is Psionics and Divination, Clairsentience 2, Prediction Bingo again. Oh, Prediction Bingo. Okay, so and then for this one, I have chosen Weird Sisters, again because I've got the audiobook online from the library, and also because I believe this is book 6. I bet it will tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the Discworld series, and my very good friend, one of my bestest friends in the world, who I adore, has challenged me to read the Discworld series because it's her absolute favourite series. So this is the next one. I'm currently reading Sorcery. I'm actually really enjoying it. Now my adventure with Terry Pratchett so far is I did not like The Colour of Magic or The Light Fantastic, but I absolutely loved, hang on, let me check the order. I loved Equal Rights. I loved it. I thought it was so forward thinking and clever and funny, and I just really appreciated it. I just loved all of the characters. Then Mort, I really thought I would like. I'm shocked. I really didn't like it. Suddenly Sorcery I'm liking, but I will say every time Rincewind comes onto the page, I don't like it again. So I'm thinking maybe I'm not that keen on Rincewind, but I love the witches, and this should be about the witches, right? So exciting. Yes, Granny Weatherwax. There is a readathon of these going on. I really wanted to keep up with it, but there's just no way. I'd love to, but I just can't. I think it was last year and this year they're carrying on this year. If I can remember who I'm talking about, I will just like put it down here so we can see, because I can't remember the name of who I'm talking about. Don't hate me. Okay, so if I finish all 3 of those, I would have completed Illusionist Rogue. Okay, so Story Weaver. I love this one. I think I've always struggled to pick between all of the callings, to be honest, but these were like the main 3 and I just thought, why not do them all? I don't know if I'm breaking the rules. Hermione did it, why can't I? So Spring Equinox. Inscription. Have we already done this one? The first prompt is Inscription. We're learning practical typography. Write down 3 titles, fold it, then pick one. What did I pick? Oh, fun. So, Mouthful of Birds by Samantha Schweblin. I've read one book by this author called Fever Dream and I loved it. It was a fever dream. I couldn't tell you what it was about right now, but I did love it. It was really fun. And so I'm really looking forward to getting back into their writing. And this is short stories, I believe. Yeah, collection of short stories. Eerily unsettling. Okay, that worries me. I don't want to be too unsettled. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Surely it's not going to have anything on Eric LaRocca because no. Absolutely not. No. If you know, you know. Absolutely not. Next prompt. Art of Illusion, Shadow Play. Oh my lord, word game. Okay, I have broken the rules a little bit. So this title does not have the word game or play in it. However, there is a title in this series that has the word game or play later on, and I haven't got to that book. It's one of my husband's favourite series and he's wanted me to read it, so I'm gonna start with Every Dead Thing by John Connolly. I am worried that oh, it's so fluffy. I am very concerned that this is going to be too dark for me. My husband is also. However, we're going to give it a go because it's his favourite series and, you know, it's just nice to share. He's read all of the Sarah J Maas books and he's currently reading all of the J Kristoff books. So, you know, I'll do the same. So please just, you know, 3 books. I might not even get this far. 3 books with game or play in. I did my best and there is one later in the series, okay? So Every Dead Thing is the first book in the Charlie Parker series, and I believe he's a detective, and I think there's some slightly spooky goings on, but I don't think it's huge. I think it's just slight, from what I remember my husband saying. Yeah, I really hope I like it because I'll have reading for days. There's tons of books in that series. Psionics and Divination, Clairsentience 2, Prediction Bingo. Really? What did I pick for that? Gosh, I don't remember that. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so for the prediction bingos, I've tried to pick books in series so that I kind of know what's going to happen. So, like, I know what I'm dealing with, is what I mean. So I can make some fun predictions. So, The Atlas Paradox by Olivia Blake, book 2 in the Atlas 6. It's been blurbed by all kinds of people, including Chloe Gong, Holly Black, the most devious, talented and flawed characters to ever find themselves in a magical library. Yeah, I love the characters in the first book, and this is a special edition. This is the Waterstones special edition. I did have the fairy loot, but I actually preferred the Waterstones. Oh, I love those end papers. One of the really nice things about these books is they have character art in them as well, which I just really enjoy. I love a bit of character art. So the Atlas Paradox, the Atlas 6 was about some kids with special powers that are encouraged to go to this secret place. Yeah. I think as I read the book, I'll remind, or I might just quickly read one of those little reminder thingies before I get into this. But I know I really did enjoy the Atlas 6, so I'm very excited to read the Atlas Paradox. And then I think finally, the last one on this one is Lore. So to read the Legend of Dia page. So yeah, so those are the prompts for Storyweaver. So if I get through all of the books, I don't know if you can see them here, but all of the books, I will be a third year Dreamwalker halfway to, a third year Dreamwalker, a second year Illusionist, and a first year Storyweaver. And just because why not, I've chosen to do Apothecary Keeper 2, and like, as I said, I forgot to print it out and check what that's all about, but I know there were 2 prompts, and I believe they were something to do with having flowers on the cover. So I picked The Prison Healer because it has a flower on the cover, and Every Morning the Way Home Gets Longer and Longer by Frederick Buckman. This is by Lynette Nonny, and this has been blurred by Sarah J Maas, so you know, she says she's masterful and it's a must read. Okay, Sarah, I will. That's it. And this one, I don't think I've read any Frederick Buckman before. I have a few of his books because of BookTube, and this one's short, and I picked it up because I thought I would like to feel the emotions, and there are flowers down here. I do have one more book sat here, and that is because technically I haven't earned my spirit box. So this book has been on my must read since last year to earn my spirit fox, because it has this fox on the front. Well, I'm calling it a fox. Some might say it's a wolf, but I'm saying it's a fox, okay? And I did try to start reading it, and I don't know why I didn't continue. I probably was putting too many books on my DVR and not keeping up with it. But so this one just follows me around until I'll read it. It's now my companion. So anyway, I don't wish to discuss it. So Sundial by Catriona Ward. I have no idea what this is even about. You can't escape the desert. You can't escape Sundial. Wow. That is my Orillium TBR, and I'm gonna go wash this stuff off my face now and not be Ayla anymore. I hope that was entertaining in some way, and fingers crossed I get to finish all the books. As I say, we'll give myself until August, and no one can stop me. No one can police it. No one. I mean, she could tell me off, and if she did, I absolutely would obey. Hopefully she won't. Anyway, are you taking part? What is your calling? Please converse in the comments below. I'd love to see some comments and have a chat with you, and let's read together. Let's give each other some encouragement. It's such a fabulous community. The Discord's there. I am a lurker, not a partaker, but maybe I'll partake. Maybe I will lurk less and join in more. Who knows? Take care, and I'll see you soon.